Howdy y'all, Amber here, and welcome back to Ginger Cowgirl's Nook. Today we are going to be coloring an adorable, cute picture out of Dragon Besties by Sherri and Adorably. I just received these coloring books, and I am so excited for these ones. I can't wait to get some more. So the picture that I decided to color today is going to be, if I could get it there, this cute, adorable little dragon. This reminds me totally of Valentine's Day. So I thought this would be perfect. Earlier today, my son asked if I was going to record videos for my YouTube channel. Of course, I said yes. And he said, "Okay, Mama, well, I got a challenge for you." I said, "Okay, what's that?" He goes, "I want you to color a picture all in pink." So I decided that I was going to do that for him, and I was looking through this book, and what better book could be colored all pink than this book that reminds me of Valentine's Day. So I'm going to go, since I forgot, I'm going to go get my clip to hold my papers up. So I'm going to pause the video, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Sorry about that, and let's get started. So my idea with this cute little gal is to use all pinks and 2 reds. So I got 4 pinks selected and 2 reds over here, and we're just gonna see how it goes. And I am using my Cali Art markers. My good trusty old buddies. I've been coloring with Cali Art markers for so long. I do have other markers. I have Chalky Crown markers, and I just recently got for Christmas I got the, is it Toa-Tree? I'm not sure if you pronounce that right, but it's T-A-O-Tree markers. I have their gel pens, and I absolutely love them, so I figured why not get the markers as well. So I decided I'm going to color these little flappies this color. So how are y'all? Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's staying safe and warm, and hopefully this year so far is better than the one that we had last year for everyone. I think I'm going to color her little toes this color too. So I've had actually really awesome day. So I got my desk yesterday, and my husband brought it home for me. I'm so excited about that. I finally got a desk, you guys. I'm not sitting on my bed anymore to color these. The only problem is I don't have really good lighting for inside my desk, so I just have my table lamp here for my bedside. However, y'all, I promise that will change. I do plan on getting either more lights or better lights for this area. I do realize it's kind of dark, and I apologize about that, but this is what I have to work with right now. But there will soon be different lights, so hopefully this will be brighter here. Yeah. Very soon. I have one light right here. I plan on getting one for right there, and maybe some lights to go atop this little cubby area. I'm not sure, but if you have any ideas how I can make this space brighter, please leave them in the comments, because I would really enjoy making this space brighter for y'all. Because I know right now it's like kind of dark, and I'm sorry about that, but it's what I have right now. So I'm just making do with what I got, y'all. Just making do with what I got, y'all. So I think I'm going to take this pink, not the chisel side, and I'm going to make her eye this color. Really bright pink. was so excited that my son asked me to do this, you guys. Pink is his ultimate favorite color. And I did, well, I posted on my Instagram all blue challenge that my middle son wanted me to do. And since, you know what, I'm going to change this. I'm going to make this that bright pink too. And since then, my oldest son has been wanting me to do a all pink tutorial, and I was so happy when he asked me today that I actually was able to do that for him. He's going to be so excited when I show him this picture tomorrow. In fact, I might actually X-Acto knife this picture out of my book so that he could put it on his wall. Because he would really enjoy that. It would go very well with his pink and black room, which he has. He has a pink and black room. He absolutely loves it. I was so happy that I was able to create him a pink and black room when we moved into this house. So happy. Anyway, so today I took the kids to the rock climbing gym again. They did some bouldering and some what's it called, rappelling today. And I was really proud of them because before today, my sons would just so when you go, let me explain it a little. When you go to the rock climbing gym, there are different colored holds that you do, and then those like each color is a different type of hold. Well, no, not really. It's a whole bunch of different colors. The colors of the little pieces that you step on and hold in the rock crawling gym really don't have anything to do with the levels. But when you go to the rock crawling gym, if you look at the rock crawling wall, there's two types of indicators. Jeez, I'm getting bad bleed over. What the heck? I just did a video about how not to get bleed over, and here I am getting a whole bunch of bleed over. Good Lord. Anyways, so you go to the rock gym, and they have skill levels for you based on two things. So they have skill levels. They have yellow, blue, green, pink, and I think that there's another color, but I'm not sure. And these tells you the difficulty level up on the wall in the path, the path that you're going to be climbing. Secondly, they have one kind of tip for you all, and that's they show you where the first hold is for your hands and for your feet by tape, colored tape. And so if you have two pieces of the colored tape on a certain path, that means that you start with a two-hand hold and then you go up from there. So usually when my kids go to the rock gym, they just climb whatever they want. It doesn't matter if they're on the right path or not. It doesn't matter if they're using the right holds or the right feet places, and anything like that. But today, my little ones decided that they were actually really gonna try to climb the way that it's made to climb there in the rock gym. So, of course, I was very, very excited about this because that's the whole point, right? Oh my gosh, I'm going to have lines in this picture. Anyways, so that's the whole point, right? Is to follow the guidelines to get where you need to go. So first they decided that they were going to do this, and that made me extremely excited, you guys. Extremely excited that they were going to actually do it the way that it's supposed to be done. And they actually did really, really, really well. I was actually quite surprised with my 2 children, well, 3 children actually, because they did levels that they usually don't try to do, but they decided that they wanted to try to do them. So I was really, 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 really happy about that. Anyway, so we went rock climbing for a while, and then we came home and I set up my desk and got all my stuff in it, and so that made me really, 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 really happy. Other than that, our family really hasn't done anything much since I last talked to you all. We've been pretty calm. Stetson is, my oldest son, is being on time to class, and he's doing what he needs to become in his E2 class. If you want to know what that is, I've talked about it in many other videos. So he's doing really, really well, and his teacher says that if by February he could constantly be, mid-February, sorry, if he could constantly be being on time and getting his homework turned in, that she would refer him to go into E2. And so my son came home just so excited on Friday to tell me this. And I was so happy for him, and all I had to do, guys, to help him get on his little path here is I just had to get him a watch. It was that simple to get him a watch so that he could watch his watch and not be late to get to class, so that if he's talking to his friends in the hall after the first bell rings, then, you know, he could look at his watch. He knows what time his second bell rings, and based on the time on his watch, he could either keep talking for a couple more minutes, or he's going to have to tell his friends that he has to go to class. And that's all it took, y'all. That's all it took, was to get him a flippin' watch for him to be on time so that he could turn his homework in. So I'm really excited about that. And then another cool thing that we found out, so we found that now enrolling here where we live, there's like 4-H, but it's not just like normal 4-H. There's like 4-H STEM classes and things, and my husband really, 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 really wants to get the kids into those. He thinks it'll be really, really awesome. And so what it is you pay $10 per kid to get them on the insurance for the year, and after that they offer a variety of classes and camps ranging from archery to showing cattle to cooking to robotics to circuit boards to you name it. They probably have a class for it, and all you got to do is pay for the class or the camp at that time, and then you're able to do it. And it's clear until they're in 12th grade, so they could keep doing it over and over. And I was so excited to hear about it, because when my husband talked to me about it on the phone, I was just thinking, okay, like normal 4-H, you know, animals, livestock, agriculture, you know, all that stuff. But he's like, no, babe, they do like leatherworking, they do drawing, they do 3D printing, they do graphic design. And I'm like, oh, this is so cool. Like my sons will have a blast doing this. And then he's like, you know what else, babe? I'm like, what's that? He goes, you can volunteer to do it with them. And I'm like, well, now that's super, super cool. Like, I think that that's super, super cool. But I'm wondering if I'll have enough time to do that, because I got so much stuff going on right now. I just don't know if I'd be able to volunteer, you know, at this little program thing, but I definitely think that it would be worth, you know, getting the kids into. And so we're probably going to do that for the kids so that they have, you know, things to do all year long. And I'm also hoping that it could make my one son, especially with him getting into E2, I'm hoping that when he gets into E2 and if he gets into some of these classes that he wouldn't feel quite as alone, because he tends to feel alone a lot because he's just at different levels than his classmates are, and he feels like if he helps his friends, then they feel like he's too smart, but then if he don't show, you know, how smart he is, then he's letting everybody down, and it's tough on him. It's really hard on him. Plus, then he's afraid of getting bullied from the kids that, like, at the school, and so I hope that if we get him into E2 and into some of these other programs that he would be able, because he'll be with kids that are with like the same interests, like the same knowledge level and experience level and stuff like that. So I hope it would really help him out to get into a couple of these programs. So I'm going to give it a shot and see how it goes. And the good thing about it is it's not like, you know, T-ball or something that you have to do practice every day, you know, certain days and games at certain times. You literally could pick and choose what you want to be a part of, how long you want to be a part of it, and all of that. So that's really cool. Guys, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm getting all kinds of lines and crap in my work today, but oh well, it is what it is. Can't complain, can't get too mad. So I'm going to take the super bright pink, and I'm going to do some of the places here in its horns. I think I'm going to do the other part. I think I'm going to alternate with reds. So, and I noticed that the only time that I got bleed over and lines is when I was trying to use that chisel tip. Now, I'm not a big fan of chisel tip, but I'm trying really hard to master my chisel tip, because some areas, like if I was to color this dragon, like the whole dragon with just my nub tip, it would take forever, and this video would be twice as long, maybe 3 times longer than what it's already gonna be. So that's why I'm trying to master that chisel tip, because it covers a much broader surface, cutting down coloring time, which I could sit here and color all day long on one picture, even if I'm, you know, just using my nib tip for no matter how long it takes. However, I know that some people don't like watching really long videos, and I know that you know, it's hard for really busy people such as myself to sit down for 2-3 hour, you know, videos. And I really like, unless I'm using color pencils, I really like to like color a picture on camera for you guys start to finish, because I just like doing it that way. And so that's why I'm trying to master that that chisel tip, so that I could be more proficient for y'all, because I you know, I want to be mindful of y'all's time, because y'all are taking time out of your day to sit down and watch me do my coloring videos, and we all have stuff like responsibilities and stuff that we gotta do, so I just want to be mindful of y'all's time and try not to make the videos too long and make them as short as I can for y'all, and still producing a really good coloring video for you guys. So yeah, which brings me to the next thing that I want to talk to y'all about. So I am constantly wanting to improve this channel, and so if you guys would please go into the comments and tell me some of your likes, your dislikes, things that I could improve on, things that you like that I'm doing, I would really appreciate it. I want to make these videos as good as possible for y'all, and if y'all think that there needs to be more lighting, which there does, then I want to do what I can to accommodate that. And if y'all think like, I don't know, I need a louder microphone or something, I would be more than happy to try to do that for y'all. So please in the comments tell me what you like and dislike about what I'm doing, and maybe some ways I could improve on it, because at the end of the day, these videos are for y'all, and the whole reason I'm making them is for you guys to watch, and I want to make them as fun and as good to the viewer that are watching this video that I can. So please comment down below what you like, what you dislike. I would greatly appreciate it. And while you're down there in the comment section, if you like this content, please like and subscribe. And if you subscribe to the video, make sure you hit the little notification bell so that you know what you are notified every time I upload a new video. This really helps me out. And it'll help y'all out as well. And it doesn't take a whole lot of time to, hit the like button, subscribe, and notification button. But at the same time, if y'all don't like what you're seeing, and if y'all don't want to subscribe to the channel, hit dislike. And you don't have to subscribe or get notifications for the videos. It's helpful to you and to me as well, but that doesn't mean that it has to be that way. So yeah. So today, my little son, my 10-year-old son, he decided that he wanted to cook tacos for dinner. He got a junior chef cookbook for Christmas and a whole bunch of little cooking supplies, like utensils and pot pans and knives and all that kind of stuff for him, because that's what he asked for. And so today he came to me, and he was originally going to make cheeseburger soup, but then he decided that he didn't want to make cheeseburger soup anymore. And so I asked him, I said, okay, Bubba, what would you like to make then? And he's like, you know what, Mama, I just really want to make tacos. I'm like, you want to make tacos? And he's like, yes, I want to make tacos. So unfortunately he didn't have a taco recipe in his cookbook, so I showed him my Instapot cookbook, and he was able to find chicken tacos in that book that he decided to cook today. Hold on just a second, I'm going to take a drink here of my sparkling iced kiwi strawberry water. I love this stuff. Love this, you guys. I just barely found this stuff when I was playing softball this year, and I am absolutely in love with it. Anyway, so then he's like, well, okay, Mama, let's cook chicken tacos. So I got down my crock pot, or not my crock pot, my Instapot cooking book, and showed him the couple taco recipes that I have in there, and he decided to cook chicken tacos, and he got so excited because he got to use his new little knives, and he got to chop up the bell peppers, and then he was able to put the chicken in there, and I let him pick the seasonings that he wanted, because they didn't really have seasonings that you could put in there. You know, the recipe just called for, you know, the chicken and the bell peppers and some chicken broth, and that was about it, and taco seasoning, and that was about it. And my son's like, Mom, I want to add more flavors to this. And I'm like, okay, well, what do you want to put in it? So he decided he's going to put some garlic in it. He decided he's going to put some onions in it. He decided that, like, onion powder and garlic powder. He decided that he was going to put in some pink sea salt, and he decided to put in, what was it? I can't remember the other seasoning now, but he decided to put in another seasoning, and, you know, he let it cook all day, and he stirred it every now and then so that he could break up the chicken, so it wasn't just chicken breasts anymore, that it was like the little strips of chicken, and he had so much fun. And then when it was dinner time and he was dishing up everybody's plates, he got so excited. He's all asking everybody what they want on their tacos, and I am so thankful that my son loves to cook, because it's a core skill. Like, you need to know how to cook, and I'm so thankful that he told me that he wanted to learn to cook, instead of me being like, okay, you're this age now, and now you got to start learning how to cook, you know, kind of thing. So he's most excited for the cooking courses that are in the 4-H thing, and the really smart ones, like the robotics and the circuit boards, stuff like that. So when his dad and I told him that there was like cooking and robotics and circuits and 3D printing, he went crazy. He's like, yeah, I want to do it. Let's do it, Mom. He got so excited, and I'm like, all right, son, we'll do it. We'll do it. And so, yeah. I started tooling finally, so for Christmas, as some of you know, I made wallets. I made like my kids' wallets, and I made my husband a wallet, but I haven't made his yet, because I've been waiting on, you know, being able to get the money for the leather that I wanted, and then waiting for my beveler to come in. And so I got them all a couple weeks ago, but I've been so busy with everything else that I hadn't sat down and started to make my husband's wallet yet. So last night I was finally able to start making my husband's wallet, and I began tooling it. And then I stopped tooling it because I got the leather too wet. If y'all don't know, you got to get your leather wet to get the stamps and stuff in it. But since I'm still just learning how to leather work, I got my leather too wet, so I had to stop tooling it, and I had to wait for it to dry out. And so, not tonight, but probably tomorrow, I'm going to tool the rest of that and get that the rest of the way done. And for my husband, since he keeps waiting on it, he's being such a sweetheart about it too. He's like, okay, babe, I'm just going to keep waiting until you give it to me. Oh, man. So, he hasn't seen it yet, but I'm really excited for it. It's my husband loves wolves, so on the front cover, I'm going to put a wolf right in dead center in a circle, and tulle around it. Originally I was going to do a basket weave tulling, but then I decided I didn't want to do basket weave tulling. I decided that I wanted just to take my backgrounder and kind of fill in the space because it gives it a really, really cool texture. And so I started doing that, and I'm gonna have to finish it. And then I just got an order today from somebody that's on my Facebook to do a crochet pig and cow set. So she sent me a link to a picture link to this little set of, so it's a mama pig and 4 little baby pigs, but the baby pigs can go like in the mom's tummy, if that makes sense. And she sent it to me, and she's like, oh, this is so cute, I love this, ain't this adorable? And I'm like, you realize I can make those, right? She's like, yeah, would you mind making me I'd also like a cow set too, please. And I'm like, yeah, I could do that. Let me do some digging, find the pattern, and work up some prices and whatnot, and I'll get back with you. So I got the order to do the pig and the cow versions of this little mama and baby set. And as I was looking on the person's website to find the pig pattern and the pig pattern, I found so many other cute mama baby patterns, and I'm like, oh man, those are so cute. Maybe I should do some more of those, like get some more patterns and work them up so that I could sell them, or just give them to people, because it's not really about the money to me when I'm crafting. It's more about the fact that I absolutely love to craft, and I also love sharing that work with people. So that's gonna be a super fun project that I'm gonna have to start soon. And on top of that project, I'm already crocheting some what are they called? Hold on, let me think. What are they called? Oh, the little pet net, stuffed animal nets for my kids to put all their stuffed animals in. And I plan on having those done by Valentine's Day so that I could give it to them, because every year for Valentine's Day we give them a stuffed animal, but they're kind of running out of room on their beds for stuffed animals. So they, get rid of some and then they keep some. But I just think that if we got one of those little nets, it would help keep the stuffed animals off the floor and things like that. So definitely gonna be doing that. I've already started the blue one for my middle son because that's his favorite color, and then I gotta do a pink one for my oldest son, and then for my youngest son, his favorite colors is orange and yellow. So I'm gonna see if I could find a orange and yellow gradient type yarn, so it like changes the colors as you're crocheting with it. I mean, I could just manually change the colors myself if I can't find a gradient one, but what I like about the gradient ones is you get a variety of the same colors within a color family going into another color family. And since his favorite colors are red, yellow, and orange, it's kind of like perfect if you could find, one of them type of patterns. And I think I wanted to make this heart dark red. So I got those going, and then after that, I think I'm just going to continue to build up my crochet stock and stuffed animal stock inventory, and then hopefully I could start tooling up and making leather projects that I could take with me to craft shows, or to put them, you know, like on my website, Stitch for Stitch. Well, it's not really a website, it's just a Facebook page that I have where I showcase the things that I've crocheted and now the stuff that I'm going to be leather working on. So hopefully that works itself all out. I think I'm going to make this one bright pink too. So that's my hopes and plans. I hope that this year we could start going to the craft shows and stuff again. I didn't do any craft shows last year, and I'm just very new to the craft show, fair, vendor kind of scene. So I've been to 2 places where I've vendored, and I didn't do too bad. So hopefully we can do a little more of that this year. So that's my hope. So that will be a lot of fun. Yeah, always busy over here. Always busy. Got 50 billion craft projects going on at the same time, but it's kind of chaotic sometimes, but I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So that's always great. Oh, she's so cute. I love her. Alright, let's see. We don't have any red books, so I kind of want to make this one a red book, and I kind of want to make that top book this light peach color book. So I hope this works in the all pink scheme that my son asked for. I told him, I said, I'm gonna need a really light color because I knew I was gonna do the dragon, and he just said a really light pink skin tone color. So that's why I picked out this color. And then I told him that I'm gonna need a little bit of a darker color that's maybe not pink, but in the pink family, pinkish side of family. And he said, well, then do red, Mom. So hopefully when he sees this, he approves of the color selections. I think she's turned out absolutely adorable. She is so cute. What should we name her? Well, actually, my son's gonna name her, but I know my son's gonna name her, and he's gonna tell me what her name is, and then he's probably at some point gonna try to draw her. So that will be super fun to see. He tends to do that a lot. He finds a picture in his coloring book that he likes, or like in one of the books or something that he's reading, and then he tries to draw, and he actually does pretty good at it. He actually does really good at it. So I'm kind of looking forward and hoping that he's gonna want to draw her. Well, I know he's gonna want to draw her, but kind of hoping that he'll show me when he draws her, if he decides to. So, but I'm still fairly certain that he's gonna try to draw her. He loves dragons. This one's pink. So, big, cute, adorable eyes. He's going to want to draw her at some point. And I can't wait to see what he does. Anyways, y'all, that does it for this video. I'm just going to finish coloring down this line for the back of the book. Alright, y'all, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed coloring this cute, adorable little Valentine's Day inspired dragon with me. If you like this picture, please give me a thumbs up. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my videos. Until next time, bye!